Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, one of the most frequent questions I'm getting right now, constantly everywhere, Twitter, videos, Discord, all this stuff, is how many stones is Global going to be getting, not only during the 4-year anniversary, but leading up to the 4-year anniversary. Now, the 4-year anniversary was probably the most generous Dokkan has ever been in terms of stones. I remember it to be somewhere around like 800 to 1,000 stones. It certainly was a huge number because many free-to-play players were telling me that they don't spend any money on the game at all. And like after the 4-year anniversary summons, they had a number of red coins. So like, you know, that's another big thing to remember is that the gacha coin mechanic will be implemented during the 4-year anniversary. So we have a couple of stone logs here for January of 2019 and February of 2019, because the way the 4-year anniversary works for JP, it kind of starts the last few days of January, and then it continues throughout the entire month of February. Now, I think Global, it might be sort of similar, but I think the last week of August might be part of Global's anniversary. I don't know, it's weird. Either the last week of June or whatever. I should also add, I do not think, there's not going to be anything new coming to Global before the 4-year anniversary either. A lot of people are still saying like, oh yeah, there's time for them to toss in something else, and it's like, that's usually how Dokkan does not work. They let like the game breathe a little bit before one of these big celebrations. That's the way they always do it. So I don't expect anything new coming to Global before the 4-year anniversary stuff. So let's go and look at it. Now again, part of what's in January will probably be coming to Global, but part of it not all really. We'll go through. So login, I'm sure a bunch of that, you know, is going to come to Global because like there's going to be like a big like first login bonus on the 4-year anniversary. You know, you'll get the free-to-play Super Saiyan 4 Goku card, you know, things like that. You know, SNS, weekend, miscellaneous, daily. Now the SNS, this is something that never carried over to Global. This is a thing where occasionally during celebrations on JP, you can make a tweet once per day or send a message through Line, and it'll give you a stone per day. That's never come to Global, so I presume there might be some sort of Facebook thing or something along those lines to sort of make up for some of those stones. Now, the Gogeta EZA, this has already happened on Global, so this is not going to show up. And I don't think there's going to be another EZA that they're going to, like, slide in this last week before the anniversary either. So, there's only going to be one EZA for, you know, basically part 1 of the anniversary. That is, of course, Goku Jr. right here. Goku Jr. has a very easy EZA. You just use the Vegeta family team, and you could completely destroy it. Both Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. get quite good after their EZA, by the way, so that's good. So, alright, let's get rid of that. Then we got a whole bunch of missions. Now, obviously, New Year's missions, holiday missions are not going to be a part of it for Global, but the Year 4 missions will, so there's 25 more stones. Then we get a bunch of events. Now, these are all going to happen except for this one. This was the second Dragon Ball event for the LR Kid Goku and Arale, the one where you could awaken Goku to the card with Krillin on it. That is, of course, already on Global, and I don't think there's going to be any new story event to sort of take its place, because this came out, like, right around exactly where Global is right now. Like, you know, a couple weeks before the anniversary would start. Then we have a few different events. Now, number 1, we get this event right here, this 4th year anniversary B-Pan event. I believe we're able to do this... Is it every day or is it once a week? I actually can't remember if this was once a day or once per week. It might be only once per week, but all you do is just do this stage whenever you can, and this will give you the medals needed to awaken B-Pan into her LR form. Now, the one thing I do need to add as well is that if for whatever reason you miss this event, these missions get added to the original B-Pan event right here. These go active after the 4-year anniversary ends, and it gives you enough medals to awaken an LR B-Pan copy. Now, you can use this as a way to get her to SA20 for free, by the way. You can do that. So if you don't want to use the 10 Elder Kais, you do have to wait, you know, 15 weeks to beat the regular B-Pan event 15 times, but you can save yourself 10 Elder Kais or Grand Kais or whatever you want to. Then we have this. This is a daily event right here where we take on GT Mr. Satan, and it gives you a ticket for the ticket banner once per day. So that's very, very nice. I believe you also get 2 tickets per day from this per login, I believe. So you get a total of 3 tickets per day. This banner is pretty good. All the LRs were on it. Now, I presume for Global, Global will also have LR Tech Broly. He will definitely be on this banner as well. Any non-Dokkan Fest LRs should be unfeatured on this banner, so that's going to be really, really nice for Global. Moving on, we have the Giru event right here. Giru is very solid for the Seekers of the Dragon Ball team, which LR, Goku, Trunks, and Pan arrive with in the second part of the anniversary. So definitely make sure to farm up this Giru. He's a strong unit for that Seekers of the Dragon Ball team. Okay, so that takes care of the story events. Not a ton of story events from them, but definitely a lot of content to do, right? That's the big thing. The 4-year anniversary had the most content the game has ever had. We'll get more into that with part 2. Then we got the 2 Dokkan events for Goku and Vegeta right here. 2 new stages added to them. The Dokkan events are very, very easy. You know, just a couple, like 2 STR Gokus, 2 AGL Gokus, and then same thing, 2 AGL Vegetas, 2 STR Vegetas. Very, very easy Dokkan events to take down. Nothing really too crazy there. Battlefield. This would be the battlefield that Global has right now. This is not the anniversary battlefield, so this is something that Global has already accounted for. Year 4 pre-login, yep. Maintenance, yeah, Global will definitely have those. Boss Rush number 7 will be coming as part of the 4-year anniversary with LR Vegito, UI Goku, Turles, Jiren, and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Very, very simple sort of boss rush there. Very easy. Boss rushes just aren't hard anymore. They would need to do a lot to make boss rush hard, basically. Okay, and then we are number 1. So this is top grossing right here. Now, I don't think Global usually gets as many stones from top grossing, but the chances are very high they'll get at least, I don't know, 70 stones at minimum, I would say. And yes, no doubt about it, Global will hit number 1. The anniversary banners are amazing in value, so everyone should summon and probably will summon. So Global will definitely hit number 1, no doubt about that. We're just, unsure right now as to exactly how many stones Global would get from that. All right, so now we move on to February. Now, this is where, like, a lot of the big anniversary stuff is going to happen, right? So, from that first post, I don't know, we could definitely say, like, 350 stones plus or something like that. And then, like, if we scroll down here, then there's 800 to 890. So, definitely it looks like the 4-year anniversary with everything, is really close to 1,000 stones. Like, very, very good. Okay, so login, 112 is a lot. SNS, again, Global will probably have some sort of Facebook thing to account for that. Daily stones, weekend stones, weekend missions, things like that. Okay, so EZA events, the Shenron one we're going to get to in a second, and then the Vegeta Jr. one. The Vegeta Jr. one is this right here. The Vegeta Jr. one is very, very easy as well. Just take him down with the Goku family team. Very, very simple. Vegeta Jr. is very good. That's the thing, like, both Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. are very strong units to use on a couple of teams, especially for free-to-play units. They're kind of a new type of free-to-play unit. I don't think Global has gotten one of these yet, where they are like a category of 77%. Oh, wait, I'm wrong. They have the Coat Blue Goku and Vegeta. They're the first units like this. So Coat Blue Goku, Coat Blue Vegeta, Vegeta Jr., Goku Jr., Int Spirit Bomb Goku, who Global gets during this anniversary, and then STR Gogeta and Second Form Frieza. Those are these like new era free-to-play units that are just absolutely incredible. Very, very strong filler options. They are actually better than a lot of old banner units. Like, you could say like 80% of banner units, I'm not talking like featured units, right? Just like the unfeatured units. A lot of these like EZA free-to-play units are indeed better than them. So very, very big deal. Again, we'll look at the Shenron EZA in a second here. Part 2 missions, a lot of stones there. Shadow Dragon missions, we're going to talk about this more in 1 second as well. All right, so let's get to the events, right? So this was the coolest thing, I think, I was going to say the coolest thing Dokkan's ever done. It's not quite that, but it's like one of them, right? I still think EZA definitely the best thing. So first off, we get this story event right here. This is the entire Shadow Dragon saga. You go through, beat all the Shadow Dragons. The final stage is against Vegeta Jr., and you could farm up Vegeta Jr. Then, of course, you go into his EZA, and you can EZA him. Very, very easy. Only thing I'll say is I don't like when they give us, like, these 12-stage story events that give only one thing. Like, they could have given us like another free-to-play Shadow Dragon or something, right? Because like, you know, outside of SCR Omega and Physical Omega, all the Shadow Dragons are worthless at this point. Even like, you know, Physical Sin Shenron, this guy right here, he was actually okay for quite a while, but now, like, he's just aged too much. Like, you can't use this guy anymore, so, you know, they really could have given us some other Shadow Dragons or something. There's only one unit to farm from the event, which I don't like. Now, I don't think you have to beat that to open up the next thing, because then we also have this right here. Is this listed? Yeah, okay, this all. So the Dragon Ball Story event, the Shadow Dragon Battles, Black Star event, and then the Black Star Dragon Ball. So, yeah, we go to this. So then you do these daily stages right here. There are special things you have to do on these stages, similar to, if you guys remember how you would do the Purunga Dragon Balls. And I don't... Yeah, I think... Do these go in order? I can't remember. There was something like that these weren't in order that was really messing people up. But all of these stages correspond to a wish that was eventually made that created one of the Shadow Dragons, right? So, like, Oolong wishes for the pair of panties at this point. That creates one of the dragons. Mercenary Tao kills Bora, Upa's father. That, you know, the wish to restore Bora, that creates one of the Shadow Dragons. King Piccolo wishing to become young again creates one of the Shadow Dragons. After Raditz and Goku die in that battle they have, the wish to revive Goku creates one of the Shadow Dragons. I believe this is the wish to move everyone from Namek to Earth during Goku and Frieza's battle, makes one of the Shadow Dragons. The wish to revive everyone killed by Majin Vegeta at the World Tournament creates a Shadow Dragon. And then I believe this is the wish to erase everyone's memories of Majin Buu. That is the wish here that creates one of the Shadow Dragons. And so we go through these stages. You know, you get a stone for doing them, and then I believe you also get 2 stones when you get the Dragon Ball itself. So basically, oh no, it's 4, excuse me. So every day you're getting 5 stones from getting one of these Dragon Balls. Just an amazing event, right? Daily, you know, experience one part of the story, you get a Dragon Ball, very, very good stuff. Now, once you get all 7 of the Dragon Balls, that unlocks this event right here. In this event, you just have to go through and fight the Shadow Dragons. I was a little disappointed by this event in that the Shadow Dragons are not strong. Like, I was hoping at least make them like Dokkan Fest boss level. I thought that would have added like real fun to it. And like a few of them do have some gimmicks, but like you can still pimp smack them, right? So, okay, yeah, we have the gimmicks right here. So stage 1, you gotta have Giru. I mean, he's farmable, that's easy. Stage 2 boss nullifies Ki Blast super attacks, not a big deal. Stage 3 boss can only be beaten with super attacks, that's very easy. You can't use Pan for stage 4, because I think that's the one that absorbs Pan. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Look at these two. I think both of these were new for this event. Why didn't we get these? I don't understand. Like, the Shadow Dragons, that could be such an interesting team. Like, think of how unique Peppy Gals is. Like, that needs a real category leader. How all those Peppy Gal units do, like, crazy things. Like, why can't the Shadow Dragons do that as well? Like, it's just very odd. Like, they definitely should look into that. Stage 5, boss can evade. Stage 6, boss has a coercion skill, which, you know, stops you from moving your rotations around. And then stage 7, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like, one-shots him against Sin Shenron right there. But you can just quickly knock all these stages out. You get a stone for doing every single stage. And then once you beat this event, once you beat all 7 of the dragons, then you unlock the Omega Shenron EZA with this brand new tech Omega Shenron boss. Here, let me pull up his card real quick. This guy has yet to be released in-game, but, you know, definitely a cool little boss-only card. He has a unique super attack, which does look very good as well. Now, this doesn't give a ton of stones. I believe you get 7 from missions. Here, let me scroll all the way down here. Yeah, you get 7 from missions. By getting up to stage 100, what you get is you get 16 copies of this Spirit Bomb Goku. You get 1 extra copy for whatever reason. But you get 16 copies of him, so you can get him all the way up to EZA 15, which is important because he is an EZA unit. You get all the medals required to EZA him, all the way up to stage, 50, and then from 50 onwards, you get a whole bunch of potential orbs. Wow, okay, it's basically enough to rainbow... like 1.5 units. Like, okay, it only takes like 2,200 or something medium orbs to rainbow a unit, but it takes like 4,100 or 500 or something like that small orbs. So not bad. And you get 50 of these. Like, you guys can already see, like, look at the amount of content, the amount of like rewards you get. Like, the 4-year anniversary was insane. It was crazy. It's absolutely insanity. And then of course, you know, this guy, you get him fully easy aid. Shadow Dragon leader, he's quite good, especially if you're going up against a Shadow Dragon Saga enemy, so you're fighting any of the Super Saiyan 4s, well, not the OG Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right, the SCR one, but any of the other Super Saiyan 4s, or Omega, or Shadow Dragons, or anything, he creates Rainbow Key Spheres, which makes him just hit like a truck. Like, he's quite good. He's a very, very good free-to-play unit. So that whole string of events, one of the best things Dokkan has ever done. Next we have Battlefield. Now this is a 4-year anniversary Battlefield. I presume this is the next Battlefield Global we'll get. It's a special one. You only do one time. Well, it only shows up once during the 4-year anniversary, right? Where you go up against GT-themed enemies. I don't remember anything. There's nothing crazy in here like Zamasu or Great Saiyaman. It's very, very simple to take this one down. Dr. Garo does absorb energy attacks. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. And then LR Oob is actually the reward for this, but it's just with the actual Battlefield medals, right? You don't get them for winning. You get them for, like, you know, purchasing him in the shop. So that's cool. Then the last, like, kind of new event that shows up is 3 stages get added to the punching machine event. These are incredibly easy because you're able to use items. You can use nuking items, which makes it a joke. You destroy it so easily with the nuking items. All you gotta do is use, like, the Takoyaki or whatever it is, like, with, like, LR Goku and Frieza, or use the Monica helmet with LR Gohan or something like that, and you're good to go. Look at the amount of orbs. Like, that's enough to rainbow 2 units right there, and then stage 6 gets you a total of 80. Okay, so you get a total of 89 stones. 86 from missions, 3 from clearing stages 4, 5, and 6. So just a very, very high number. I was able to do all 3 of these stages, like, I think day 1. It was either day 1 or day 2 I beat all 3 of these stages completely. They're a joke. The first 3 stages I still have not completed because you need a miracle rotation in order to do it. It's very annoying. But that will be coming as well. Now, live stream. Okay, here's the thing. This, I think there's a very high possibility Global could get one of these as well. If you guys remember, JP had a live stream where they showed off LR Goku, Trunks, and Pan. It was very cool. They showed off some other stuff from part 2 of the 4-year anniversary that was going to be arriving. I think they showed off Vegeta Jr. It was just a really awesome event. Now, that was on YouTube, I believe. Now, I believe it was the 4, I could be wrong on this, but I believe it was the 4-year global anniversary for One Piece Treasure Cruise. Just had a Bandai live stream on the official Bandai Twitch not too long ago at all. If One Piece Treasure Cruise can have a stream on, like, you know, to the Western audience on the Bandai Twitch, I think Dokkan could as well. So I would say there's a very decent chance of this happening. Of there being, like, a global live stream. Now, I don't know if they're going to give out 44 stones like this, but, you know, the chances are very high that you could see that. Holiday missions, I don't actually remember what these are. Yeah, I'm not too sure what these missions are. The weird number 1, the LR Super Baby 2 and Goku, Trunks, and Pan banner did get top grossing, and then, of course, the punching bag event, which we just looked at. So, a ton of stones. I mean, as you guys can see, the year 4 total is somewhere around 890, like 800 to 890. That's a realistic shot at getting LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku or LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So, you know, a lot of free stones are definitely coming to Global sooner rather than later. Again, I don't think Global is going to be having anything before the anniversary, though, so do keep that in mind. A little bit of a lull, but the 4-year anniversary is crazy hype. So, thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.